Hey guys, hello, namaste. Welcome to my channel and make sure to subscribe to my channel for the more videos. I am Ajay, studying MD third year from DMS of Philippines. So in this video, I would like to talk about all about the MBBS first year, guys. All of the, including all A to Z. Okay. So hope this video will helpful and clear all your doubts regarding the MBBS first year in Philippines. Okay. So without any delay, let's move on the video. Check mic test. Check mic test. Okay guys, so first of all guys, I told that MD third year, I am studying MD third year. What is MD here? So guys, those countries who is following the American medical education system rule, so they will call it as MD instead of MBBS. Okay, in India they will call it as MBBS. Here like Philippines and Caribbean, they will call it as MD. So both are equal. Okay, so as you know that after completion of your BS program and a clearance of your NMAT exam, then only we will get the MD seat in Philippines. First year will be the rate limiting year for a medical student. Okay, so guys, in the first year we are going to learn a lot of basics points. Okay guys, so we need to learn a lot, like we need to focus more on the physiology and biochemistry, guys. Okay, physiology, biochemistry, don't forget anatomy. Okay, anatomy is the main basic concept we need to require. So year by year when you are growing, so it will be helpful for the upcoming years. Okay, so guys, first of all let's discuss how many subjects are there in first years. Okay, in first year, so guys, first of all guys, there are total 2 semesters, okay, per year, first semester, second semester. Okay, so guys, what are the subjects in first year? Okay, we are total we are having 2 groups of subjects, major subjects and minor subjects. Okay, major and minors. Major means it will they will teach you within 2 semesters. Minor means they will teach you in 1 semester, 6 months. Okay, so guys, what are the major subjects like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, histology, and also in whatever minors it will be PHC. PHC means guys primary health care. Like in India we are having community medicine. Okay, this PHC guys will be continued in the third year. And another one is ASM. ASM means arts and science in medicine. It's like a PSM in India. PSM means it's having physical examinations. Okay, this will continue in second year as a major subject in second year. And also we are having research, guys. Research, this is main important, guys. Research, this will be continue in second year as a minor, and also it will continue in third year also, research examination. So research, so and also we are having clinical neuroanatomy in the second sem of the first year. Okay, so that is about subjects. And next moving to what are the books we referred. Okay, we have to refer. Okay, so in DMSF guys, we are referring some books like first of all guys, we are starting with the anatomy. So we are using Snell's anatomy, and Gray's anatomy, and also guys, I am recommending you to buy this one, Macmillan's. No need to buy this book, Macmillan's Atlas book. Just try to find the PDF form. If you don't find, please DM me. I will try to send a link. Okay, to get this book, that is Macmillan's Atlas book for the anatomy. For physiology guys, we are using Boran Physiology and Guyton and Hall. For my batches we used Boran Physiology, but for upcoming years batches they are using Guyton and Hall and also Boran. Okay, so these 2 books we are using, anyone. So and for the histology guys, we are using Jankira's textbook, histology. And for the biochemistry guys, we are using For the biochemistry guys, we are using Harper's Biochemistry guys. This is the gold standard book for the second year. In India also they are using this one only. Okay, so and also for a neuron for the neuron anatomy, this is the book. Okay guys, so if you want to buy this book here in Philippines, it will cost more guys, so that's why we need to buy in India only. So when you are coming here, so you need to buy these books. So these books total will cost about 15,000 rupees. Okay, but here if you buy here, it will cost more, so that's why please try to bring from India only. Okay, these are the books. So guys, next one, what is the exam pattern? Okay, almost in all medical colleges in Philippines, they are following. So what about the exam pattern? So guys, in Philippines and also including the DMS of and other colleges, the exam pattern is mostly it is a MCQs type. MCQs type. Okay, and also guys, unlike the India, we are having theory exam, but here there is only a MCQs type, and also we are having sometimes we are having fill in the blanks and a pictorial identification, like that only. Okay, and for the lab guys, for the lab exam, we are having for anatomy we are having cadaveric identification guys. So we need to identify the cadaver. Okay, so there is a lot of cadavers in DMS of any other colleges. We need to just go to the lab. Okay, so there is a lot of cadavers there. They will mark a point there. So suppose a back muscle or a abdominalis muscle. Okay, like any parts of the bones, they will just mark there, and we need to go there. Okay, when your chance. Okay, you need to go there and identify that what is that bone or muscle and something. Okay, there is a question. Okay, so you need to identify the part. Okay, within 15 seconds we need to identify and write in a piece of paper. Okay, that is about the how is the anatomy is exam is going on. That is a moving examination. What is that? Moving examination. So within 15 seconds we need to write. And for the histology guys, there is a microscopic view guys. There is a lot of microscopes, so we need to just identify where the microscope, and you have to write the diagnosis. Okay, what are the tissue they asked. So these are all about the exam pattern guys. So what about the pass percentage? So the pass percentage is guys is about 75%. You must get 75% to pass. Okay, no need to worry. 75% pass means if exam total of marks 50 marks, so you need to get 25, means half of the percent. There will be half of the percent, so your percentage will be 75%. And also guys, there are so many exams, so many exams here. So suppose if you fail in one exam, and no need to worry, we can try in another exam with good score, so that the whole semester average will be 75%. Okay, it is easier to pass, no need to worry. And guys, what about the how many exams are there? Okay, I will discuss it later. And guys, what about if you fail the exam? If you fail in the exam, if you fail in the semester, okay, it's not all about the if you fail in one exam you have to pay. It's not like that. So if you fail in semester, okay, in the last semester, all right, at end of the semester your grades will come. So if you fail in them, so we need to pay a lot guys. We need to pay for one subject. For there is major and minor. For major you have to pay up to 20 to 30,000 rupees. For minor we need to pay 15,000 rupees. There will be a 1 week or 2 week classes for you, summer classes, so that you need to write the exam, so that if you pass, you can pass. Okay, that's why if you fail more than 2 subjects, it means they will fail more than 2 subjects, you will need to repeat the semester. Okay, so next how many exams are there here in Philippines? So first for this guys, I would like to show you my a good handwriting. Wait. There are here in Philippines there are total 6 unit tests in short exams and 4 term exam for one semester. Okay, how many? 6 unit tests and 4 term exams. Term exams will be every 6th week. Okay, every 6th week there is a one term examination, and also for one unit test it is the every third and 5th week there is a exam. Suppose guys, if you just went to MD first year, okay, then we then the first week there is a teaching time, second week also teaching time, third week there is a exam, it is short exam. Okay, what are the syllabus for them? These 2 weeks syllabus there is a small exam, and also fourth week teaching and fifth week exam. Guys, what are the topics? Third week and fourth week, okay, syllabus there is a fifth week exam, and also sixth week guys, the whole syllabus there is a one term exam, that is a prelims exam. Okay, there is a prelim exam, that is big exam. Okay, 1 week exam, continuous 1 week exam. Like that only we are having total 4 term exams, that is prelims, midterm, pre-final and final. So how many? 4 prelims, midterm, pre-final and final examination. Same like this, for the midterm there is also same like this only, after 6 week midterm exam, and having 2 term exams, 2 unit test exams. For pre-final also there is a 2 unit test, and next 6th week is the pre-final examination. But after the pre-final examination guys, there is no gap. So within, suppose today is the end of the pre-final, so tomorrow is the starting of the final exam. So what is syllabus for the final exam? Total whole syllabus. Okay, whole syllabus will be the portion for the final exam. But guys, prelims only a 6 weeks syllabus, and a midterm there will be another 6 weeks. There will be another 6 weeks portion only. Okay, midterm will not include this. Midterm will not include prelim examination. Okay, they will separate. But final is the same for all. Okay, they are all about the exam, number of exams. So okay, so guys, there are so many exams here in Philippines, guys. My goodness, there are so many exams when compared to India, guys. So we need to work hard, guys. So within short time we need to prepare for the exam, and we need to study hard, guys, here in Philippines. Okay, so hope this video will be helpful. If you have any doubts, please ask. Okay, no need to worry, please just ask me. Okay, thank you, bye bye, take